at 5.
The video game industry generates billions of dollars in revenue each and every year. Walmart is the second leading video game retailer behind GameStop. Well, now Walmart is looking to take the top spot with a couple of upcoming moves. The retailer announced it will begin taking game trade-ins and will start selling used games. We are joined now by Dan Thompson from Claris Networks with more on this development. Dan, it's good to see you.
Yeah, thank you.
How significant is this?
Well, so it has the potential of being very significant. GameStop for the last several years has been the place to go if you're interested in used games. You and I were talking over the break. Lots of kids, they couldn't care less if it's new or used. They just want to play the game. And so GameStop has been, they've actually built a $2 billion industry out of this. So it's potential. I mean, if anybody could unhinge a market, it's Walmart. So it'll be interesting to see how it plays out.
Realistically, do you think they can do this?
I mean, they have the pockets to do it.
Right, exactly. They certainly do.
It's just a matter of if they can get people in the mood. The CEO of GameStop came out and said, hey, I'm not worried. This actually generally helps us.
Competition is good.
That's right. Target has tried this. Several other big box retailers have tried this. And basically what he said is this raises awareness of used games and then reminds people that, oh, we should go to GameStop for that and not Walmart. So obviously he has some tails to spin on his own, so we'll see how that plays out. But it's totally possible, totally possible.
Would you mention some who had already tried this? Would you expect with Walmart getting into this game, if you will, others will join in? I think
it'll be interesting to see how Walmart succeeds, and if they are able to succeed, I would say it's definitely a model that could be repeated. However, the CEO of GameStop was also very adamant about, hey, we do all the refurbishing ourselves. We have a very defined business process around this. Walmart and all the others farmed it out, and that's why it never worked for them. So it would seem that they're following the same business model that didn't work. But again, Walmart has much deeper pockets than some of these other people, so who knows?
Another move, early release of games. Tell us about this.
So this seems to be an interesting thing. So they're trying to get on board with this bandwagon of this the launch party idea. So the latest game, Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, is supposed to be incredible. By the way, it stars Kevin Spacey.
Oh, wow.
This is the first video game where they've had like an A-list celebrity as like in the game. So anyway, so what they're trying to do is have a launch party. So certain retailer stores around the country, you can show up at starting at 10 p.m. on November 2nd, hang around until midnight, and then get your copy right at midnight, which is 24 hours before most other retailers are selling it. However, what makes this fun is you can also download this today. So Microsoft and Sony have developed their own distribution systems, so now I don't actually need Walmart or GameStop for that matter. I can just download it straight to my my Xbox and then play it starting at midnight. So where all this goes 5 years from now, who knows?
I was going to ask you, is this a game changer?
It could absolutely be, yeah. I mean, if Microsoft and Sony can nail the distribution to where it's easy and convenient for me to just download this from my living room, why would I go to Walmart if it's the same price or cheaper? I mean, there's literally no need to, unless you're just into the buzz and the excitement of these launch parties, which some people legitimately are. So yeah, so I think the distribution method is definitely interesting. Obviously, if you don't have high bandwidth, this is not attractive to you. But if you live in a major city that has a really good bandwidth, really good internet connections, I mean, there's a really good argument for if I could start playing at midnight versus standing in line at midnight. I mean,
I have to think some would choose playing at midnight.
That's exactly right.
Let's look at the Christmas season. Of course, we are fast approaching it.
That's right.
How does the gaming industry look leading up to December 25th?
So it looks pretty strong to me. There are several titles that are coming out that I think everybody's going to get excited about. Call of Duty is one of those. And then, of course, now, I mean, if we have all these new titles coming out plus used titles that are readily available either at Walmart or GameStop or wherever, I mean, it seems like a very strong market. Video games, always popular. When we do our Black Friday segments on the morning show here and in the afternoon show, we're always talking about video games. I don't expect that to change this year.
I have to agree with you on that. All right, Dan Thompson from Claris Networks, thanks so much. We appreciate your time. Well, domestic violence affects many